It's time for Daring Abroad once again, a show that takes you around the world without a visa. And as you can see, I'm rolling up my sleeves. I'm going to take you to a 50-acre farm in Minnesota, USA, a Kenyan-owned, Kenyan-managed farm. And we will be getting tips or experience on just what it takes to run a farm. Ukiwa Maju. Oops.
All year round, we have the chicken, goats, and sheep, and also beef.
Also on the show, a unique investment opportunity back home. Kitangela Pampas, developed by Kenyatta National Hospital Pension Scheme and managed by Ebony Estate.
This is ideal for a homeowner or an investor.
Great, there you are. Let's begin the show in Minnesota.
For over 20 years now, Nyota Farm has been feeding Minnesota's population with its vast array of fresh agricultural produce. Located in Big Lake City, Minnesota, some 65 kilometers northwest of Minneapolis, Nyota Farm is the place to go for all those looking for a reminder of a home while in the US. Kenyan-born Ofisa Nyaikondo is the person in charge of operations.
Mambo?
Poa kabisa.
Yes.
Karibu Nyota Farm.
Yeah, this is Nyota Farm, as he said. So you are the operator?
The operator.
Meaning?
So I run the farm from A to Z in terms of what happens around it, and also looking at through the perspective of marketing it.
Okay, and who owns it?
My friend is Kennedy and Fennis Mogera.
Yes. So you are the operator.
Yes.
And running the farm.
Yes.
Great, well done. So what's on this farm?
So this farm typically, so it's from looking at from fruits, corn, because it's seasonal, and then over all year round we have the chicken, goats, and sheep, and also beef. Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, you said it's seasonal. So during winter, what do we find?
So, no, for the goats, chicken, and cows, those are all year round. But the seasonal ones are the fruits, and then the corn, so which is in season right now.
Is it the main
ingredient
thing
here? This was so we started off by chickens first. We had over 4,000 pieces of chicks.
4,000 pieces.
Yeah, we narrowed over time. We found out where the kind of the average consumer need is and what they like most. So you have to mix between the chicken, which is the meat part of, and then the eggs. Yeah.
If we move closer, zitatoroka.
No,
So you said 4,000. You started with 4,000.
Yes.
And currently, what's
currently right now? I'm averaging between 100 to 400 at the peak, kind of the beginning of spring. But as we go to winter, I'll reduce that maybe to around to 200.
And you do free range?
Yes, free
mostly?
range. Yes.
Free
Even
range.
during the snow time, they will come out. Yes.
And is this grade?
No.
What breed? Yeah.
These ones here, they are mixed. So this here in America, where they the Easter egg chickens. So that these are the Easter ones. So what they do is that they have kind of been accustomed, so that they lay the eggs that are kind of purple, and then also we have the normal typical the brown ones.
Okay.
Yes.
So am I allowed to like?
Yeah, you can
typical
you can touch, but probably they will be scared. But you can try one.
Great.
Yeah.
So I saw eggs in your photos.
The eggs, yeah. So we pick them once a day. So like right now, whatever was picked today in the morning has already left for the customer.
Okay.
So there's a high demand for eggs. So usually they don't stay. We're kind of behind orders. And also during the early spring, we are supplying eggs to the schools. So
okay.
They consume more. Yes.
So do you hatch? Do hatching?
So because we specialize in, so we don't hatch because we've already tried it, so we know where we kind of our strengths are. From hatching to get it to the marketplace will be too expensive for me to transfer that cost to the customer. Yes.
So the other big thing is what? The goats?
We have the goats.
Let's see the
sheep,
goats.
yes.
And sheep.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the
So this is the goats. This is where the goats graze. So it's an open grazing system. We have pens. So the pens kind of help your ground rejuvenate. So during the seasons, we are kind of keep. So right now today I was cleaning up, ready for winter. So these were feeding stations.
Okay.
So I'm taking those away because I'm not doing that anymore. Then I will kind of have less stock over the winter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, how many goats do you have now?
Right now they're under 50.
Under 50.
Yes.
And sheep?
The sheep, that's the sheep and goats are under 50. All the animals that I have. So the sheep will probably around, we may have around 20 sheep. Then the rest will be goats. Come on, get up, Bam.
We can pass. It's enough space.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
So right now I've fenced so they can't go past. So like the little one there go through where they are feeding. So where they get the water through.
So what are the challenges? You know, the farming can be quite tricky. Are there any,
Yes.
you know?
The best way I can say is marketing is a big one, and obviously because now to be certified in terms of like getting to go to the commercial area where you can sell to retail stores and that requires a lot of capital. So we have to now depend on other farmers to help you with that. Yes, and that's all the networking you have to do. Really. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you just make sure that the challenges of like disease outbreak?
We have a vet.
Yeah,
We have a vet that kinds of, the good thing here, they come and customize everything for you. So they come, they visit the farm with you, they look at what you have based on your story and then their experience. So and then you become part of the solution because whatever they will advise you, you will update them, then they can change.
Now tell us, in Kenya, what are some of the things you've observed in Kenya people do when it comes to farming, livestock farming and so on that you can't do here?
You can't do here. Okay, so what I say in Kenya is that, so there are some small spaces we use in Kenya to raise, the process or the systems we have. They are, so we can like say zero grazing is good, but our food sources are not the best. So like now I have understood is that most of these animals, they prefer, or the best food to give them is dry food rather than green and lushy food. Because you control the diseases that way, and also the nutritional value is high when the food is dry. Yes.
Okay, I understand here you can't just have a free decision on how many to rear and so on. Everything is controlled?
Not really. It's just your farm. So if now for here, this is specifically, so there is what they call in America zoning land. So this land is zoned for agriculture and animal. So you can do both agriculture and animal. Okay. So how many? So like that farm there used to have 100 cows, right? So for milking. Okay. So we have that capacity to improve that.
Look at this one. So who are your clients? Who comes here to buy?
So high percentages for people from most of the African origin from West Africa and then East African. So and then we have a few like Asian, right? So yes.
So then there may be people who have ceremonies, weddings, events.
That's kind of during the summer. Is kind of the peak where we have most sales, and that's of most of the traffic. But now with like chicken, it's an all year round thing. As long as you have space in your freezer and you won't change your meal a little bit, you'll come and get the fresh chicken. Yeah.
So tell us a little more about the owners and your relationship with them.
Correct. So they are great family friends of Fennis and Kennedy Mogere. They have been having a farm for the last 19 to 20 years. So Kenyans will know, the ones in Minnesota will know them. If they have bought any fresh fruit or corn for those 20 years or so. That's they started off from there, then shifted to the animals.
Well done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, it may surprise you to learn that Minnesota has over 26 million acres of agricultural land. This amounts to about 51% of the entire state's land. Top produce from here include wheat, sugar beets, green peas, sweet corn, dry beans, oats, barley, and wild rice. Makes sense why a Kenyan with a green thumb would want to set up here. Speaking of Kenyans with green thumbs, besides managing the farm, Nyaikondo also happens to dabble in matters tech as a co-owner of his very own IT repair company. Talk about having your foot in fields that are polar opposites. However, the son of Kisi's love for matters agriculture is still unmatched, with no amount of time domiciled in the US being able to change it.
I came back many moons ago, 25 years ago. I came here as a student, and I decided to call America home.
Okay, what did you come to study?
I've done in IT, I've done management, now business administration was my last kind of target.
Wow. The management and business administration is what is enabling you to run this farm.
Yes, Nyaikondo's MBA from Western Governors University has come in handy in a unique way here, and perhaps one of the secrets to the success of Nyota Farm. It is indeed impressive to see what Kenyans can accomplish in foreign lands when given a chance. So, the next time you find yourself in the land of 1,000 lakes, why not pay a visit to Nyota, a shining star in Minnesota's agricultural space, and definitely send our greetings.
Hebu nione kama naweza shika. Zitatoroka?
Jaribu huyo.
Huyo hapa.
Mguu yake nafikiri bila anainua mguu moja kwa hivyo sio mzuri, unaweza kumshika rahisi huyo.
Oops.
Okay. So ukitaka kushika kuku
nifundishe.
Usiende kwa mguu. Unaenda kwa sababu ataruka juu, atapapa.
Wametushinda. Wewe ni expert. Haya, tuendelee na job. Daring abroad. Hii ni area utafikiri yani ni Kisii, Wakisii ni wengi huko.
Wakisii ni wengi. Hapa Minneapolis.
Tutawaletea details baadaye. Thank you. Congratulations to Nyota Farm, and clearly as you can see there, hawawezi kusota wakiwa huko Minnesota. Let's now move to the next story, and here is a unique investment opportunity back home. There is a new housing project in Kitangela known as Kitangela Pampas. And why Pampas? It is named after a very beautiful grass common in Kitangela known as Pampas. And as you can see in the photos there, that's quite beautiful. So if you are looking for a place to call home, or you are an investor, come sample the units here. In Kajiado County, some 10 kilometers from Kitangela town and about 400 meters from Namanga Road, lies a project that is the perfect mix of luxury and affordability. This is Kitangela Pampas, an ultra-modern state-of-the-art development just an hour's drive from Kenya's capital, Nairobi.
Kitangela Pampas project is a gated community that is in 15 acres that has been free financed by Kenyatta National Hospital Pension Scheme, who have worked through the project to bring it to where it is. What we have at Kitangela Pampas is a project that has been thought through in terms of the people that we want to interest. And that's why we set out on a 15-acre so that we can provide many options. We have provided many options to the project. We have houses that are 5 bedrooms with servant quarters. We have different types of 4-bedroom with servant quarters. And the differentiation is purely on price and the design that we have adopted. We have also provided apartments, 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom, that are meant to be for the first home owners, especially the young families that are just coming into the market. And they can also be used by the investors who want to increase their assets in the market in terms of having different options of investing. Other than just investing in the money market, you can invest in the real estate because you have more stability in real estate than in the money market. When we set out to come up with this project, when we did our feasibility study, our main target came out to be the young families. The young families that want to bring up their children away from over-congested areas, but mainly the middle class that is able to afford this kind of a facility. Over and above that, we also realized that as people are retiring, as the seniors are retiring, we also looked at the demography of the retiring seniors, And we realized most of parts of Nairobi are a bit cold. And when we came out here and the weather is very conducive for the aged, we also decided to target that.
Now, Kitangela Pampas is divided into 3 phases consisting of 118 townhouses and 240 apartments set in blocks.
Every block has 10 units. Each floor has only 2 units, and that is a big advantage to what is being offered in the market, where you find a floor that takes more than 3 units and there is a lot of congestion. And we are only going to up to 5 floors, which means the population for the apartment is not as much as what other competition could be offering. This is our 4-bedroom unit, and here is the kitchen. This is the kitchen, fitted with Armenian cabinets. The advantage about these Armenian cabinets is that
this is aluminium?
Yes, this is aluminium.
What is the advantage?
The advantage will not be spoiled by water. So
mlango inatoka nje.
Inatoka nje. If you have a house there, that is the servant quarter.
Oh, that's the servant quarter.
Yes, and this is the washing area. There is a place you can do your machine right there, and it will not be rained on. This is our living room, which comprises of this lounge, when you can seat more than 12 people.
This is where life begins.
This is where life begins.
in this house.
Yes, and you can see we provided very wide windows so that you can get natural light.
Okay.
The dining area, and it is very well connected with the kitchen, so your food is able to flow from the kitchen to here, and you can seat 6 people. And when you have more people than the 6, you can have some people sit outside in the garden, which is going to be a private garden for every unit. Alex, this is a storage that we have made under the staircase. There is a shura.
This is a shura.
You realize most houses do not provide shura. Here you can pack all your shoes, and you have small children, you can store their toys inside there. And
this is stairs
to the upper
living
bedrooms.
Okay.
Yes. And down here we have a guest bedroom. As we go up Chamanga, you notice that we have a very beautiful steps for the staircase.
What material is this?
This is granito.
It's called granito.
It's called granito. And this is the finish that you'll find in Kiriman houses.
This is the first bedroom.
This is the first bedroom, which is also en suite. Remember, our bedrooms are en suite, so there is no struggle sharing the bathrooms.
This is for the cup.
This is the main.
I like the lighting. It's quite adequate.
It's adequate lighting.
Natural lighting.
Yes, from the window, from the big window. En suite bathroom. Now you can see the uniqueness of the vanity now. It actually speaks to the master bedroom, where you can put your cleaning.
And this
is your bathroom.
This bathroom is quite special.
We provided a special place where you can put your shampoo. This is not the normal space for shampoos in this neighborhood, and that's why we said we want to bring very high finish.
I like the tiling.
The tiles. Thank you. These are very good tiles and very high end.
Nice.
And
then I'm seeing some exit here. There's a balcony.
There's a balcony here. Where the owner of the house can come out and relax in the evening or in the morning.
And here?
Alex, once you're out here, this is your terrace. This terrace is for the family to relax.
Nice.
In the morning, anytime. You can also do your work from here. You are not a person who goes to the office every other day.
Wow.
And you are open to the sky. You
Nice.
can enjoy yourself from here.
This is now one of the unique areas I've seen here. This is quite unique.
Yes,
quite
it is.
unique. Kitangela Pampas also features a clubhouse with a meeting room that can accommodate 100 people, a fully equipped gym, swimming pool, 2 boreholes able to store over 900,000 liters of water, dedicated kids' playgrounds, green spaces, perimeter wall, street lighting, CCTV cameras, cabro-paved driveways, internet connectivity and solar power.
The other unique things, we have made sure that every townhouse owner has parking for 2 cars within their space. And there is also enough visitors parking. In case you have a party, there will not be any obstruction from the other residents. You are able to park. We have also considered the fact that most of these buyers might be young families who are going to have very young children, and we don't want them to travel across the road to go for their early education. So we have provided a space where they are going to have a ECD, that is the early education space, so that they can learn within the estate.
When it comes to quality, Kitangela Pampas boasts of the very best according to industry standards.
Actually, that is a major component of this project. Most of our finishes are imported, very high quality. Key to note is our kitchen. It's a very high quality kitchen in aluminium for durability. You know, most kitchens in Kenya and Nairobi specifically are normally in MDF, that's the commonest. But we are offering a unique finish, especially in our kitchen. All our tiles are porcelain tiles, not just the ordinary ceramic.
Ebon Estate Agents is a property management company that has been in this market of real estate for over 30 years. And we come in to give support to Kenyatta National Hospital Pension Scheme in terms of making sure that their product meets the quality of the market and what the market needs. So we started by doing a feasibility study to inform the project on what is the market requiring and any gap that has not been provided for. And we have also helped Kenyatta National Hospital Pension Scheme to market and sell the product for them. However, we have been supported by a consortium of consultants led by Abitech consultants, who are the architects, who are also supported by very experienced engineers, who have made sure that the project and the structures that you are seeing around have integrity. It is not the kind of structures that will start getting cracks within no time. We are very sure from the indemnities that we have received from that team that this project will be here in good condition for a long time.
This is perhaps the biggest selling point for the project, its developer.
We are backed by a developer who is authentic, Kenyatta National Hospital Pension Scheme, who are fully committed to making sure that this project is completed. And because it is pensioners' money, we cannot afford not to complete the project because it's an alternative investment for the investors. And also we are very closely monitored by RBA, that is the Retirement Benefit Authority. So there is no way we are going to stop halfway because we have pensioners' money. And even from our past where we have done other projects with other clients, we have been able to deliver.
Let's now talk cost.
We have 4 different types of townhouses. The biggest townhouse, which is a 5-bedroom, is retailing at 17 million as at now. The 4-bedroom, which is about over 200 square meter, is selling at 16.5 million. The smaller 4-bedroom units, which also have servant quarters, are selling at 13.5 and 13.8 million. On the part of apartments, we have apartments of 2-bedroom. 2 bedrooms are going for 7 million and 3 bedrooms are going for 9 million. What I need to emphasize, Chamwanda, is the fact that we have given these houses very good finish, very tip-top finish. And our agenda was to get out of Kirimani, where there is so much concrete, come to Kitengela and provide people with the same quality of finishes as Kilimani, so that people are able to move from those very high-rise tall buildings now and come out here where there is fresh air and good space to live in. So our finishes are tip-top. We have worked with a very competent consultant who has advised the client from the beginning to this point, and we are confident that we are offering a product that is not equaled by any other product in this neighborhood.
Phase 1 of the project is at 80% and is just about to be completed, with Phase 2 expected to break ground this coming August, followed thereafter by Phase 3, all fully financed.
Whatever we are offering right now is rented houses that people can buy and move in. And a big advantage on that is that every townhouse has got its own freehold title. So you don't need to wait for other people to get their houses in. You can get in, have your house mortgaged, and you have your title.
According to Joy, the expected returns include a rental income of 90,000 to 100,000 Kenya shillings for the 5-bedroom units and 70,000 to 85,000 Kenya shillings for the 4 bedrooms, depending on the size. When it comes to the apartments, the 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom are expected to give you 55,000 to 60,000 Kenya shillings unfurnished, and between 100,000 to 120,000 furnished.
We are also very close to very many socioeconomic institutions. You are able to get international schools around here within less than a kilometer. You are able to get public and private schools for the families that are going to come and make this their home. We are also very particular about the weather of this particular location. It's a very warm weather, so it is a weather that is very accommodative for most of the older generation. The other advantage of this space is the proximity to the airport, to Jomo Kenyatta Airport, where people can actually now use the express and get to the airport within no time. And those are the main advantages of being in this location.
So, for anyone interested,
first you need to identify the unit that you want to buy. You need either to come to site yourself, or you send somebody to look at the site for you, or we can also send you the floor plans and the master plan on your email if you are not in the country. Then once you choose the unit that we want, we will give you a rate of offer. Now, in that rate of offer, we will have agreed with you your payment plan. As much as the units are ready, we are able to accommodate installment in these payments depending on your ability and your finance planning. So we'll agree on your payment plan as an individual. Once that is agreed, we will now ask you to start making the payment. Now, these payments goes straight to the project account, which is owned by the pension scheme. So you are not paying to an individual, you pay directly to Kenyatta National Hospital pension scheme. And once your payments are done, your lease is processed for signature. We have a lawyer, we have a project lawyer who is working on the leases. However, we are also open to people having their own lawyers just to counter check and make sure that what they are being sold is correct.
A very unique investment opportunity there. And remember, we began this show in Minnesota, where we took you to a farm owned by a Kenyan, managed by a Kenyan. That's how daring Kenyans can be wakiwa huko majuu. And as we take you around the world, we are covered by AAR insurance. And you can be as well, whether you are an SME, a corporate, or an individual. With AAR, you are in control, and you can learn more about their products by visiting their website. That's how we wrap up our show today. Always a pleasure having your company. Let's do it again next time. Bye-bye.